foods are the dunes? Freaking cactus and sticks.
I found a piece of meat, and then I found, at least an agave, so that's pretty sweet. I found Paul Muad'Dib Atreides. What's up, everybody? I'm Mike.
I'm Nick.
We are the Brothers Murph. It's time to return to the game house for some Escaping Extinction.
Gotta escape that extinction.
Absolutely. This is from Solid Roots, who are sponsoring this playthrough. Big shouts out to them. You can check out some Escaping Extinction in the details for this video. Click on that description to get you some information on how to get you some Escaping Extinction. This is a rewriting of history, Nick.
Yes.
Okay, as we have been led to believe,
yes.
The dinosaurs were all wiped out by a big meteor. But you know what? Now we're going to put ourselves in the roles of the heroes, the dinos themselves, and we're going to build a rocket. We're going to blow this popsicle stand.
Before Meteor gets here, yeah.
Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to show an overview of how this game is going to work. Then we're going to head right into our two-player cooperative play of Escaping Extinction. In Escaping Extinction, players take on the role of dino scientists trying to build a rocket before the famous meteor hits, wiping them all out. Each player will control one or more dinos. Each dino will take a turn consisting of 2 actions, and at the end of each round, a meteor card is drawn. There are 3 main actions you can take. First, you may travel. Everyone begins on the Oasis, and you must discover the spaces around you. To travel, turn in a food from your player board, and then you may move up to one adjacent space. If it is unrevealed, flip the tile over. Many tiles show a resource, whether it be wood, vines, or food, and the corresponding resource will be placed on the tile when revealed. Players can use an action to explore. When exploring, if there's a resource on your space, you can pick it up. Food and vines go in your satchel. Vines can be used at any time to heal 1 for every vine you spend. Wood needs to be collected and turned into the Oasis in order to help build your rocket. Food can be collected in order to keep you out in the world exploring for longer. When doing an explore action, you will always draw an exploration card. These cards have a wide range of effects, some good and some bad. Eventually you may be running low on food or have some supplies, so at the Oasis you can use the resupply action. Here you will refill your energy stores to full with food, and if you have any wood or a rocket part, you can turn them into the launch pad. Our goal is to build a rocket and get out of Dodge, and to do that, we'll be enlisting the help of Dr. Velociraptor, who will be giving clues as to the location of the rocket parts. Some may be on a specific tile, while others will require you to collect certain resources and turn them in to create new rocket parts. Each time you deliver a rocket part to the launch pad, you'll get your new rocket docket card giving info for the location of the next piece. After each dino has taken a turn, a meteor card will be drawn. This may give extra challenges to overcome and will often progress the meteor toward Earth. There are also earthquakes to contend with. Each time an earthquake occurs, all unoccupied tiles minus the Oasis are flipped over and shuffled, so things won't always be where they were before, and you'll need to explore once again. This does produce new resources and opportunities, however. Beware as you travel though, as there are volcanoes and lava which can damage and injure you, and you may find yourself stuck in tar pits, but you will use your dino abilities as deftly as possible as you try to build up your rocket and escape before the meteor strikes.
This is what happened.
This is the real story of the Great Meteor.
Like, based on a true story. It says so on the box.
Says right there.
It's like Fargo.
Says right there. This is how the dinosaurs didn't go extinct. They just got out of here.
Yeah.
They just took off. They're hanging out with Elvis in space.
Yeah, they're on Mars and stuff.
Or at least that's what we're hoping to do, because the meteor is coming.
It is.
It's working its way toward Earth, and we need to build a rocket, which is just a big volcano.
Yes.
And we're just going to get ourselves shot up into space.
Yeah, man. Probably from science class. You get a volcano, you pour some baking powder in there, and it goes boom.
It's simple chemistry. It's basic chemistry.
It's just science.
We have our 4 dinos here. We'll each, in a 2-player game, control 2 dinos. Let's go ahead and have Captain Rex start us off. And what we'll do, just to kind of go back and forth, is we'll do your left dino, my left dino, your right dino, my right, and then that'll be the end of the round, all right?
Yeah. We want to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, so again, you could do 2 actions, and I'm just sitting on the Oasis, so I might as well move. I'll go ahead and spend a food.
Go ahead and travel.
And let's bop.
We're trying to find Dino Rock, which will be where our first rocket pit is.
Velociraptor.
Velociraptor.
So let's see what this one is. Ooh, a nesting ground. Okay, this has a vine on it.
Okay,
and
that's a resource you could gain.
Vine to
heal yourself up.
And I guess I'll go move again, right?
Sure.
That's how much to do right there. I'll go here. Ooh, a volcano. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So volcano's bad, right?
It is bad, right?
Volcano go boom, boom. And so you're going to have to unfortunately roll that die and take damage.
Of course.
Equal to 3. Okay. Ouch.
Boop, boop, boop. Well, there we go. Easy game.
Well, now we know what the volcano is, so
we
don't step on it again.
There's only one, right? So it's like
don't step on it again.
Because every time you step back on, you get damaged again, right? So there, I mean, it's just going. There's so much baking powder in there.
It's active. There's so much in there. I, with my Professor Pete Terry, I'll travel, so I'll spend a food.
Pterodactyl, huh?
Oh yeah, you know it. And we found a jungle.
Okay.
Oh, jungle. This has wood. So for my second action, I'm going to explore. So I'll be able to pick this up because we need 8 wood on the launch pad along with our rocket. Got to fuel the rocket.
You gotta, you know.
To get out of here. So I'm going to explore. So I will be able to pick up that resource. And then I'm going to draw an explore card. And if I don't like this card, my ability with my pterodactyl is I can draw a second card.
Yeah.
I then have to resolve the second for better or worse.
You gotta keep it.
Extra bones. You find some lucky knuckle bones. Keep this card discarded on a later turn to reroll any die. I'll take that.
Yeah, that'd be
I'll
nice.
hang on to that.
Lucky knuckle bones.
Why not?
Lucky knuckle bones.
That's my second action.
Lucky knuckle bones. Knuckle bones. All right, we're gonna go here with Lieutenant Longneck.
Lieutenant Longneck reporting for Daddy.
Former duty.
It's his arms going way up
Yeah,
there.
really
The head's at the top of the
takes
tall
time.
neck.
All right, the boneyard. Let's have a little bit of food in it.
Yummy.
Boom. And then I'll go and explore again. I'll kind of be moving. Let's go this way. Kind of stay close.
Specifically traveling there. So exploring is...
That's right. My apologies. Yes. Ooh, a jungle. Okay.
A jungle. Okay.
Where I am traveling. Boop. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right, Sergeant Sarah for me here. Going to round it out. Our healer.
Yeah, she's like our cleric, you know.
Gosh. I think I was gonna do the same. I'm just gonna go this way. We're trying to explore the world before an earthquake hits. We got a geyser. We got geysers. So that takes a energy there. I'm gonna explore. So I'll be able to claim this food, and then let's see what we get.
Yeah,
I'm just intrigued. Reptile dysfunction. Okay, well, it's supposed to be a family game. How dare you? We all sometimes have issues.
Yeah, that was the guy.
Like that. It happens to the best of us. Choose. I can choose to take 1 dice roll of damage or 1 less action next turn.
Oh.
Now, I got more health than most. I'm going to take a dice roll of damage.
That makes sense to me.
I'm going to take a dice roll of damage.
Oh,
that lucky bounce off the 3. We all saw it.
Stars.
All right, I'll take 1 damage. That's okay. Sergeant Sarah can heal the best of them, man.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's the end of the round then, eh?
That's the end of the round. So we've each taken a turn. We have to draw a meteor card.
Hip, hip, hurrah! Cute. Dr. Raptor gets a flash of inspiration. Reveal the next rocket docket card early. Ooh. From now on, there can be 2 face-up cards. Advance the meteor 1 space.
That's brilliant.
That's outstanding. Let's keep that here to remind ourselves. Okay, so now we need to find some water.
Water.
Okay, so that's great. So now we have, that's really outstanding.
That is fantastic. Okay. So potentially 2 locations at once we could be working on.
All right, and then it's back around to me as Captain Rex, huh? I think
Rex.
I'm going to travel here, and I'm going to explore, grab this vine so I can heal.
So I'll go in your satchel, and you'll draw an exploration card.
Yep, and then I could use any time to heal that much damage. So it only heals me for 1, but that is still very good.
Yep.
Exploration, stalactite. You found a hidden cave leading somewhere else. Place down the 2 secret cave tokens.
Okay, so the first one's going to go on your location. Obviously, that's where the entrance is, so that'll be here. The second one can go anywhere other than the oasis.
Yes, of course.
And it can go on a face-down tile, face-up to you. And these will now be considered linked, and you can, for a travel action, move between them without having to spend a food.
Yeah, I'm
Still
trying
takes
to
an action.
let's put it right here.
Sure.
We'll see what that is.
Okay.
Just kind of trying to keep them somewhat far away from each other.
Sure.
All right, so that was my 2, because I moved and then I explored.
All right, well, I will spend a food, and I'll move
Might as well see what it is.
here, and let's see where's this cave located.
Down a rock, easy. Ooh, a waterfall.
waterfall.
Ooh, we need water, not waterfall, but all right.
Beautiful. As a food. I have a wood. Man. I'm gonna travel again.
Okay.
I'm gonna travel here.
Remember, you can go from cave to cave without spending a food. You can just move there, which is great. Ooh, a lake. Okay.
Okay. Actually, let's read what Velociraptor. Okay, so this is water. This is what Velociraptor is a genius. Okay,
That makes sense.
Speaking of genius, Dr. Raptor thinks this part is hidden underwater somewhere. If only he would be more specific. So any dino can spend 1 action on the lake waterfall, or swamp tile.
Okay.
I was thinking, like, man, there's a lot of water around me. To search, they roll the die. On a 3, they can pick up a rocket part. So you don't know for sure.
I see. Okay.
Is there any other info on Dino Rock?
No, so it says any dino can spend 1 action on the Dino Rock tile to pick up this rocket part.
So again, it's not guaranteed, but we can search, we can do explore actions on either of these to...
That's good to know.
To try to pick up.
Okay.
So that's my 2 actions. I just traveled twice.
Okay, I'm going to go the long neck right over here.
Longest of necks.
A grassland, which have a little bit of a vine action. Then let's go here and we'll see what that is, because I don't have anything specific. Oh, I'm running out of food. Boom. Ooh, that's jungle. Okay.
All right, it's some wood.
Which we need 8 of.
Collecting that wood.
We do need to be collecting that wood. And again, at the oasis, we can drop it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to get back to the oasis. Okay, cool, man. This Dino Rock is eluding us, but all right.
So, if we can find the swamp, that'd be another place to potentially get this stuff found. So, I keep searching for that, or do we go where we know water is?
I think.
Oh, you can get their
Rex
next
will
turn.
get their next turn. So I think.
All right,
Sergeant Sarah can
I'm gonna travel here with Sergeant Sarah.
Sarah.
At your dang service.
Whoop.
Boom. Swamp.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there you are. Now you can try
So this has a vine on it. I am going to spend an action to try to find the rocket part. I wish this extra bones was in Sarah's possession, but alas. So I have to roll a 3, I think, right? Yep. And if we do, I find the part successfully. Big 3. Ooh, baby. Yes.
Boom, there's the part.
All right, so we can each hold 1 rocket part at a time. So what we'll do is we'll flip this down to remind ourselves that we have found this one, and we can get a new one once we deliver it. Okay, nice.
That's right. Okay, good.
All right, that's my 2 actions, man.
That is. Okay, let's do a Meteor card, because at the end of the round, rocket malfunction. Dr. Raptor reports major structural issues with the construction. Nothing can be added to the launch pad until 3 vine tokens have been dropped off at the oasis. Dinos can drop off any vines from their satchels during the resupply action.
All right, so maybe we can put this like face up to, remind ourselves that it's active. 3 vines, okay.
Well,
I mean, we have 3 between the one you have and the ones on the board, so, you know, but again, it's time and energy to...
Yeah, and I guess I don't need to go to the waterfall anymore because you found the rocket part.
Sure.
So, okay.
That's true.
So I guess with Catherine X, I guess I'll go 1... I wish I had something else I could do here, too.
I mean, you could travel and then, like, explore and take this, maybe, if you wanted. Although, I could probably as well.
Let me do this. I'll do this. I'm going to go here, explore here, and then if there's nothing to pick up here, I'll then move to the oasis.
Okay, traveling there.
Yeah, sorry, I keep saying explore. A river. So that's just some food. Okay, cool. Then I'll go ahead and travel once more and come here. The next turn I'll do a resupply there.
Okay. Nicely done.
Captain Rex.
Professor P. Terry at your service. I will travel. I'll spend 1 to go here, and then I'll explore the jungle. So I'll pick up the wood.
Let's go.
And then I'll get an explore card, and again, I can take another Live, Laugh, Lava. A nearby volcano has erupted. Take 1 damage and place the lava flow token on this tile. Lame. Boom.
Okay.
Lava.
All right, so lava there. So again, if you go into that spot, or if it comes to where you are, you take a damage.
Oh, I could draw another card.
Oh, you could, yeah, do it if you want to.
Worse.
It could be worse, but also could be better. It could be a boat.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna draw another card.
All right. Well, that maybe. Yeah, that
Watch me the other lava card.
Hilarious.
Watch.
God, I hope so. That'd be so great.
Tree climber. Okay, so I'm back up to 4 health. I do have to take this new result. Tree climber. You spot some wood high up in that thar tree. Roll a die. If I roll a 1, I take a damage. If I roll a 2, I gain 1 wood. If I roll a 3, I gain 2 wood.
Oh,
and I have to re-roll.
Well, that's good because you'd be full of what we need. Oh.
I'm gonna use my extra bones. Keep this card discarded on a later turn to re-roll any die.
Boop.
God! Well, There's no lava, but I did take a damage ultimately, and I burned some cards.
Well, I guess there's no lava on the board anymore, which is good. That is
Man, I
hilarious.
really wanted to get some more wood.
Absolutely outstanding.
Even one more. Oh, well.
Okay, so I am running out of...
Look at that.
Look at that wood. Look at all this wood.
Look at that. Look at that.
I guess I'll explore here and pick this up because we need vines. I'm running out of energy here.
Yeah, start making your way back.
Yeah, because when you resupply, you get all your food back.
Yeah.
Yep, so just exploring. All right, Tyrannosaurus Rex with the WR. Everything is going wrong. Choose to lose one die roll of food. Oh, lose one die roll of wood, or take one die roll of damage. Well, I can choose to lose a die roll of wood because I have no wood.
Sure.
So then we do that. Boom.
Work around. Okay, so
that was one.
Yeah.
And then I will travel for 2.
There you go. Okay, so I have Sergeant Sarah. We are over here. I suppose I'm going to explore and pick up this vine. Stampede! A herd is passing through. Try to find somewhere safe. Roll the die. If I roll a 1, I take 2 damage. If I roll a 2, I take 1 damage. If I roll a 3, you manage to hide and take no damage.
Hilarious. I'm so excited for this one.
Yay!
Okay.
All right, I take 1 damage. That's fine, that's fine. Sergeant Sarah can take it, man. She's strong.
Yeah, she's strong. Those horns, so crazy.
All right. So there's that for my first action, and then I will move here.
Okay.
For my second, I have to pay a food to travel.
All right. Meteor. Dino, where that is, it's all coming back to you. Reveal one face-down terrain tile of your choice. Ooh.
Maybe find Dino Rock.
And advance the meteor one more space. That's interesting. I mean, should we do one that's far away, or should we do
one soon, like close? Because I think an earthquake might happen soon.
You want to do like one of
these?
these?
Lost.
Yeah. You want to do like this one?
Yeah, let's do it. Dino Rock, baby, be there.
Dino Rock, easy.
Oh, tar pit. No one wants a tar pit.
No, a tar pit. So a tar pit, again, will cost you 2 food to move out of.
Start sucking you in, man.
All right, I'm going to resupply.
Okay.
So I will put this, I guess we'll just put this over here.
Yeah, I'll throw that on there.
I will then get all my energy back. I have nothing else to put over here, unfortunately, but I will start to get...
Yeah, getting the energy is good.
Yep, that's one. And then I guess I should start making my way out to these... Well, because we have enough vines, right? Okay, that's going to spend 1 to travel there.
Okay.
And to start moving, try to get those. See if we can get this dino butt.
There you go. Okay, I'm gonna spend a food to travel to the lake, and then I'm gonna explore to pick up this food.
Yep.
And do an exploration card. So this is Live, Laugh, Lava. I'm gonna go ahead and I know I don't want to take the Live, Laugh, Lava. Last time I was at the lake, I got Live, Laugh, Lava.
Yeah.
Put this on the bottom. I'm gonna draw another one because that's my ability.
That is your ability. Hilarious.
But terrible. With the P. Sneaky scavengers are trying to steal your supplies. Choose one. Lose 1 wood or take 1 die roll of damage. If you have no wood, you must take the damage. I don't want to lose the wood, man.
I'd take the damage if I was you, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm injured. I am very injured.
So we basically have to heal you, yeah? All right, where's Sergeant Sarah?
I wish I had a vine right now to heal, but I don't.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay. I'll get over there next turn. It'll be fine.
All right.
It'll be fine.
Okay, hold on. So we can... Oh, sorry. We can't add anything to the launch pad anyway until we have 3 vines. Okay. Lieutenant Longnet, going to travel. Boop. Then I guess I'll resupply and do this and get all my stuff back. And that's going to be it.
Okay. Sergeant Sarah.
You got to help out.
You got to help us out now. All right, I'm going to go here. Since we're traveling between the secret caves, it costs no energy, no food, and I'll spend a food to move here.
How's that stand?
Now, okay, here's a question. Do I gift the vine to Professor P. Terry so I can just heal with it and get back to moving.
Probably because like we can grab a vine here. It'll take 2 to move out of here, but then you're at the oasis resupplying anyway, so you'll get all your food back anyway. So I would just chuck it over to. Then you could do something on your turn, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna trade that, and I'm actually gonna have these wood come over to Sergeant Sarah.
Okay.
Because they have the rocket part.
That is true. All right. Bloop. Professor P. Terry boost. Dr. Repper calls upon the stegophone with some helpful tips. This turn, Professor P. Terry gets 1 extra action.
Perfect.
That is actually good because I'm glad you did that then.
Hang on to this as a reminder. That
Yeah. Move the meteor twice. We have not done much though. Where is this dino rock?
Dude, I'm freaked out. We've done nothing. We're like halfway there.
We've done nothing.
I think next turn, I think at the end of this round, I think we're for sure having an earthquake.
Which means we're going to have to do we're going to have to kind of do the whole thing again.
Might help us.
Yeah. We need to drop off this one so at least we can get a second one.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to move here. Dino rock. Dino rock.
I'll bet you it's here.
Dude,
Should I
right.
check? Should I
Easy, easy. I'm going there anyway.
Peeky
So
check.
spend another
Cheeky
energy
peek.
to travel here. Cheeky
Now,
peek.
if it is Dino Rock, and you're staying on it, it won't
move.
go away for the earthquake, so it'll
Best
be perfect.
part, it is the dunes. I've been saying it. Oh my gosh, we can't find this Dino rock. All right. That's my turn then. Dang it. Oh.
Tell us your secrets.
Tell us your secrets. Right? We said to go find a Dino rock. There is one of those, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it at, though? All right. Professor B. Terry's going to spend a vine to heal by 1, so I can be uninjured now.
Now I got 3 actions.
I do have 3 actions.
I mean, you can turn that 3rd vine.
The interesting thing...
Oh, no, you wouldn't be able to because you wouldn't do the other tar pits.
One thing I could do, because I'm with Sergeant Sarah, is I could take a food.
Yeah.
This is a free action. And then that would give me the ability to go 1. Then with my second action, explore.
Explore.
All right, and I can again draw a second card if I wish. Eyes in the sky, some friends are flying by. Some flying friends help keep track of the surrounding area. Keep this card. During an earthquake, discard during an earthquake to lock 1 tile of our choice. Interesting.
That's interesting. I mean, it would be useful if we had something out.
And then I'm going to move out of the tar pit. I'm just going to spend both food to
Yeah.
get here. And then this is now done. Okay.
Okay, here's the thing. That would be interesting to do. We maybe lock one of these face down. Oh, I guess we wouldn't even know what it is, though. Yeah, it's so tough.
Maybe a 1 and 3. Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess I got to try and get to one of these. So I'll spend 1. I'm essentially going to go 2. I'm going to go 1, 2, Dino rock, easy. There it is, jungle.
Oh, my God.
It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one. Guaranteed. Oh, my God.
Okay. All right.
Sergeant Sarah.
Here's the thing. I am...
Question. It's like, do we...
You can give me some energy. If I come here,
Yeah.
you can give me energy.
But I think because if that's not it, then we know it's this, which means we can lock it here.
Yeah.
And then at least we know where the Dino rock is.
All right, let's do it. So, to explain what we're going to do, because we were talking in code there.
code.
I'm going to spend an energy to travel here.
Yep.
And then another energy to travel here is my second action. I'm out of food, so I can't go anywhere, but you can help me out. It'll work it out.
Yeah, be
We'll work
fine.
it out.
It's Dino rock, though. It's easy.
You already know it's
There
Dino
it is.
Rock.
Oh, gosh. Well, the good thing is if you get an earthquake right now, it won't move anyway, which means you won't even need to use that card.
Yeah, right.
Gosh, that was the longest. Oh, my Lord.
That's how it goes sometimes.
Okay, so now you just need to spend an action to pick
pick it up.
But you already have a rocket part, so we're probably going to have Captain Rex do that.
Yeah, which is fine. I was just out here looking.
Yeah, out here looking,
just having a cheeky
crazy.
peek.
All right, just cheeky peek as soon as he's roaring through the night.
It's not an earthquake. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Working overtime to get the job done, no effect.
Okay.
No effect at all.
All right, a little reprieve.
Captain Rex, gonna come here. Boom. I guess I should give you 2, huh?
Yeah,
Because you gotta be able to move, right? So
Yeah.
that's free actions. I will then spend an action to pick up a rocket part. Now keep in mind, we still need to get another vine down there
Yeah, so
before we can deliver
Terry's
anything.
going to do that right
That's
now.
right. That's right.
That's both your actions?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to resupply. So I'll put this here. So we have completed the rocket malfunction. We just tied more vines
Get
around
out
it.
of there!
And I'm going to get all my energy back.
Ooh, needed.
Interesting. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like where to move if I want to.
Is there anything you don't like? Like I think Professor Longness can come here, or I'm on a wood spot. But I say I want to kind of park on a wood spot because we need wood, and therefore it wouldn't move. Other than that, I don't know if there's anywhere specific you should.
The thing
try
that's
and
interesting
get.
though is that, especially if it's used, you want to not be on it because you need the wood to resupply.
Oh,
and it'll only happen if it's face down. Now, in these cases, they're here, so it's not that not really that.
That's a good point.
Dire. I think I'm gonna move here, travel here for my second action.
Okay.
Okay, so Lieutenant Longness.
Professor Longness, I will grab a wood and explore. I don't know. I know what to do.
I don't know what to do.
You see extra wood in a dangerous spot. You may choose to take one free die roll of damage to gain one free wood. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm doing that.
So fast. You
So
could be using
fast.
your die rolls to get extra resources, too.
Oh, that's
if you start
right.
getting dire.
And then what do I need to roll again?
If you roll green, you're good. Red, you get nothing.
Oh, I'll try and do that right now, I guess. So this will be for that roll. And then this is...
So that means that wood is gone.
Oh, that's right. Well, I forgot. That's right. It's one or the other. All right, so choose to take one die roll of damage to gain one free wood. Okay, I'll definitely do this now because I lost the thing, of course. So 3, and I'll get that wood back. Absolutely worth it.
Shouldn't have brought it up. It was going just fine.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, I can just roll for it. That's right. If you don't, you lose what you took. So that was 1. I will go, I guess, just for my second action there.
Travel there, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Okay, Sergeant Sarah.
Sergeant Sarah is just going to spend 2 energy to march, boom,
back home.
boom, to the Oasis.
Dino Rock. That's it for Sergeant Sarah, yeah?
Yep.
All right, media time. Bloop. Earthquake. There has been a tectonic shift. Thankfully, it's moved the planet further away from the meteor's path. Retreat the meteor 1 space, which is great. And then flip and shuffle all tiles except for the Oasis and any containing dinos. So these caves will go back onto these spots.
They are,
so we'll just remember that it's there and then right there. And then everything else is coming off.
Dinoed.
That is not dino. This was a tundra.
Not
the one we had not
dinoed.
found was a tundra. Oh, yes, the tundra. All right, well, we'll flip and shuffle these all around. And be right back.
Hey y'all, Editor Nick here. I just wanted to quickly apologize about the sound that's about to change. Something happened to our sound and it got corrupted or all crackly and it was really, really weird. And our backup sound was also screwed up somehow. So we just be absolutely winning the technology lottery out here today like we usually do. So the sound's about to change. Sorry about that. It's not ideal, but the camera sound isn't too bad. But just want to say apologies about that.
Earthquake! The world is back now. We
All
lost track of where things were.
We did a little bit, but that's all right. It's also good because all these things will resupply.
Yeah, it's a necessary part of what
You know,
we're trying to do here.
we created the world. Tectonic stuff. Okay, so that was the end of that round. So now it's back to Captain Rex, who also I think is going to go back to the Oasis. But I guess we'll see what this one is first. That is a young goal.
Okay, so the wood comes onto that.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to explore because I can't resupply right now anyway. So I might as well explore and gain this wood because I can also drop off this wood when we resupply,
That's
right?
a great call.
Stego armor. Also, drop a favorite dinosaur in the chat. You pick up some discarded plates to keep you safe. Keep this card, discard it on a later turn to block incoming damage once. I will do that.
Nice, dude. Okay. Peter.
We need Sergeant Sarah. I promise we're not going to be able to... We'll reveal one new card once Sergeant Sarah goes, but it's like we're really not going to be able to know what these are until the next round. So
Yeah. So I think I'm just going to explore to get stuff revealed so that hopefully if we find something, we know where it is.
Yeah.
So I'll spend an energy to travel here. This is going to be the tundra.
that was where it was last time.
No resources
so.
in the tundra.
There's lots of
Then
stuff.
I'll go here so we can figure out where one of our secret cave entrances is.
It's on a geyser, man. After the geyser spouts, you can jump down into the hole really fast.
Real fast line.
This provides a food, so I'm now here. I took that food to go to.
Okay. All right. All right, similar thing. Lieutenant Longneck is going to come here. All right. We're going to have a boneyard. And then we'll go here. It's going to cost me 2 food total. Got a nesting ground. Okay, so we're going to go bop and bop. That'll be 2 more food. Yeah, it's kind of re-explore the world a little bit.
Find out.
All right, Sergeant Sirah.
All right, Sergeant Sarah, I'm going to do a resupply action. So I'm going to put this 2 food on the launch pad along with this rocket part. Now we're cooking.
Now we're getting there.
So now since we have delivered 1, we will get our next docket of vines. Any dino can drop off vines from their satchel at the oasis when they resupply. Once 5 vine tokens have been dropped off, add this rocket part straight to the launch pad.
Interesting.
We'll go ahead and put one of the rocket bits right here.
Okay,
So
so
we
we
can add
have 5 vines, huh?
Man.
Dang, I really... Well, because we had an earthquake, so they should all be back now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's that.
That's
I'll
one.
get my food, my energy up.
In a jar.
And I'll spend 1 energy to travel here. It's a lake.
Okay, little food spot.
Food spot, no big. All right.
Okay, Meteor time. Gravity slingshot. The meteor is approaching faster than expected. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
That's it.
Okay.
Just, you know. Okay, so we're back. Captain Rex is going to spend the last energy here. They're going to resupply.
Resupply.
To drop off this wood. So we have 3
almost
now.
halfway to the wood. Almost halfway to the rocket.
Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm going to get my energy back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's see what our next rocket card. The volcano. So any dino can spend 1 action on the volcano tile or any tile with a lava flow token to pick up this rocket part. That's interesting though, because you're going to have to get damage to go there.
Danger.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my 2 actions with Captain Rex. Okay, so we got to find the volcano and spots with vines. So we got to travel and explore a bunch.
Sure. I'm going to travel here. And then I'm going to explore, so I'll pick up the food, and we'll draw an explore card.
Okay.
Dino Snore, you get turned around in the dense terrain. I can either take a die roll of damage or move back to the previous tile I was on. I am, in fact, going to choose another card, because I am Professor P. Terry.
That's right.
Or just Professor Terry for all of you out there.
Yeah.
They'll get the jokes. Healing herbs. These AC plants have miracle properties. Instantly heal to full health. That is useful because I have 1 health, and I was coming here to get healed by Sergeant Sarah.
Yes, okay.
But if I don't have to, then I can have Sergeant Sarah do other stuff. So I will much rather take
that's great.
healing herbs.
Healing herbs.
Plus the exercise. Now I'm just vibing. Now I'm just going like this,
Exactly.
going like.
You have those herbs on your gums, and you're just like,
Sergeant Sarah's like, "You all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
All right. Then on it. I guess I'll explore and take a vine because you kind of need vines, huh?
Yep.
And I'll get an explorer card. Oh, wait, question. Do I go for it too?
Ooh, roll a die for a second.
The problem is I get none if...
Here's the thing. Oh, man, I don't know. You rolled red last time.
I did. That's not possible.
It's
Then.
impossible to roll again.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Hit it! Yeah! Rewarded for our chaotic play.
I will get an exploration card. Excellent. You hear a rumor of a shortcut back to the Oasis. Keep this card, discard it on a later turn to instantly move back to the Oasis.
That's nice.
Outstanding.
That's
I'm right next to the
really
Oasis,
nice.
and I was going to spend my last energy to travel there.
But now for your
But-
next, Plus you can trade those cards if
That is true.
if that's useful. We may have to be on the same space, but
Ooh, we should. I forgot. I have this one where I can discard. I can ignore damage. So if we find, well, I guess if we find the volcano, you're already going to be on it. I was going to say,
yeah, but when you go onto it, so maybe have Captain Rex try to be the person that finds it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can discard that and not take the hit,
exactly.
and then you can collect the rocket part.
All right, that's my 2 for Lieutenant Laone.
Okay, Sergeant Sarah here. I was going to heal. I could still do an action to heal myself, but I think I'm going to
Heal myself.
travel. I'm going to go out to here. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, the mountains.
Those vines, that's good.
I'm going to use my second action to explore and pick this vine up.
Yeah.
Dynamite. You find some energy-rich berries to keep for later. Keep this card. Discard it on a later turn to gain an extra action.
Love those berries.
Love that for me. They are Red Bull branded raspberries.
Why not? Right on us, right? Alrighty, Meteor. It's a long neck boost. Dr. Raptor calls upon the Stego phone with some helpful tips. This turn, that long neck gets one extra action. Okay. I'll take that.
Okay, beautiful.
And then 2 spaces. Oh my god, not over to make it.
We almost need this meteor to hit.
I know we do.
Or not the meteor, sorry, earthquakes to happen. Sorry, so it goes back.
We definitely don't need the meteor to hit. Oof. Okay, it's Captain Rex. Alright, I'm just gonna go here and travel to the jungle, which is 1 wood. And then I think we're just gonna go here. See what this cave is. It's a volcano cave. Oh, it's a volcano cave. Oh, okay, that's great. I will discard this card to not take the 3 damage that I would be getting from that volcano, and that's great because next turn I can then pick up that next part.
Was that your second action to go there?
It was my second action to go there. But okay, cool. That's outstanding. Oh, I didn't spend my 2 food, sorry, for walking around, traveling. Okay.
I don't want to get too excited.
Get too saucy.
I'm going to go here. The swamp.
Oh, it's a vine
for us with vines, and I'm 100% going to explore, so I'll pick up that vine.
Where are we at now? We're at 4.
Beast mode. Primal energy flows through your veins. Okay, Professor Terry is on a journey right now. Professor Terry just healed up, and now they're just going like, touch my ancient ancestors. Keep this card. Discard it on a later turn for a free single move. No food or action needed. That is it.
That's cool. Okay, that's 1.
That was
that was 2.
Yeah, move to the next one.
Okay, so we got 4 now. Okay. Tectonic.
At your service.
I mean, I guess I should... Oh, I need to resupply first. So these 2, we're going to go bop, bop. Also this wood. We're at 4 wood. And then I will blop all these back. Bam, 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 bam. But I'll keep 1 away. And I'm going to swing over to this.
I'm legitimately stressed out. I don't want this meteor to hit. I don't want to happen.
Because we're kind of close-ish now.
I know. I'm like, don't get me excited.
And I'm like, come on, don't do this to me. Okay, the good thing is if I can... Well, I guess no, I wouldn't need to. I can always get back quickly with them, although I don't know if that's that super necessary now. But that's long neck. We've been long neck.
It's a long neck. Whatever you ate in the day leaves.
Leaves. Anyone know what we're talking about there? Please let us know.
I'm glad these were so dope, dude. I'm going to spend a food to travel. I think while I'm here, I'm going to trade and take a vine. Yeah. And I'm just wondering, should I take this beast mode card? For Sergeant Sarah, my thinking is this. If I do, I can use it for a free move, then use a travel action to go here, and then use my dynamite as an extra action to resupply.
Draw 2 more. We need to find a 5th one, but it's not a bad idea, because then we're really close.
I can get full up on food again as well.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have traded this beast mode card. I'm going to use it to move free, no action or food required. Then my second action will be traveling here. And with this third action, I will resupply. So these vines will go here, run away, and I will gain 4 food. Just,
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
that's a little too much, but
well, Captain Rex is going to go this way, so hopefully that's a vine. Long Neck and P. Terry can come like this way, so like hopefully we should be able to find one more. Also, because if Long Neck finds it, I can then spend this to go right back to the Oasis.
Yeah.
So hopefully Lieutenant Long Neck.
with Rex, you wouldn't want to just go right back to turn in.
Well, I don't have anything to turn in.
I mean, once you have the volcano.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I haven't done that. That's what I'll probably do. Yes. Let's go ahead and do this first. But yeah, I forgot that I need to pick that up. All right. Ooh, Earthquake. Interesting. That's kind of low-key okay because of the fact that we need vines.
We do.
And we've already depleted 3 of them.
Yeah, I wish could have gotten off of this one.
All right, and this also goes back one space. Okay, so we got to Earthquake it.
So is there anything we want to lock?
Thank God I'm standing here. Because that volcano would have moved, right?
Which is a strategic thing you can do is you can strategically stay on spots too.
Do we want to like lock this because it's nearby?
But it won't reproduce.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about that.
My thought is if we leave anything, it'll be this jungle so we know where a wood is.
Let's do that.
Okay. So we're going to use eyes on the skies to lock this tile. But otherwise, things are going to...
Everything else going away.
Skedaddle if we're not on it. Or, of course, the Oasis.
Yep, and we'll shove this up and be right back. Okay, we have Earthquaked. Okay. So the good thing is we're 1 vine away. And we got lots to explore. Now, Captain Rex, though, is going to spend an explorer action to pick up a dino rocket part, rather. Boop. And that'll be, is it an explorer? It is, it's not. It's just an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I guess I have to spend my other action lopping here.
Sure. Nice.
Okay, that's what they're doing.
Okay, Professor P. Terry, I'm low on food, so I want to be moving toward the Oasis, but I can use that to explore
Vine?
here. Be a vine. You're food, you're the dunes, you're the dunes.
What foods are the dunes? Freaking cactus and sticks.
I found a piece of meat, and then I found, at least an got so that's pretty sweet. I found Paul Muad'Dib Atreides. Pretty awesome.
Muad'Dib. Oh, you know what?
Pretty sick.
I think I didn't do. I'll do this turn. I forgot. I got an extra action.
Yeah, we can hang on to use. So that's 1. I think I'm gonna explore because I can pick up this food and then I can draw a card.
Yeah, we still need 4 wood.
Rahar, some friendly dinos help you find extra supplies, so I can gain either 2 food, 2 wood, or 2 health. 2 wood. For sure.
Or 2 health. Okay, yeah, absolutely 2 wood. You kidding me?
Yeah, taking 2 wood. Oh,
yes.
Nice.
That's outstanding.
That is huge.
Okay. I am going to explore with Lieutenant Long Neck. Let's come here. Vine? Ooh, it's a tar pit, though.
Tar pit.
Boomer.
Which, yeah,
So that's 1. Here is a vine. I will explore.
Okay.
To take this, we have the vines we need.
Yeah.
So this is local dinos are upset you've been taking all their stuff. Lose all wood in your satchel. Woo! I have no Triceratops, by the way. Great.
Listen, me over here, I'm like, they just said I could take whatever.
Yeah,
man.
I know, right?
I didn't know it was stolen.
I will though keep this card to discard it on a later turn to go straight back to the Oasis. Nice. So I don't have to worry about them tar pits. I'm gonna go. Boop. So that is, and that's not an action. So I've only done, I've done 2 actions. I will go ahead and spend this to get a 3rd action, to which we will do this, and then that means that this immediately warps to here, right?
To the launch pad.
Yep. Add this rocket straight to the launch pad.
To the launch.
Okay, wonderful. So this goes away, and we'll bring out a new one here. A geyser. So, any 1 dino can spend 1 action on the geyser to pick up the rocket part. After they do so, they take 2 damage. Oh, it's right there! You have to take 2 damage.
I don't want to get excited, dude.
But we need wood.
Well, I've got 2 more.
So we need 2 more wood.
We have
That's
1
the thing,
here.
though.
We have to find 1.
We need to find one. Okay.
Sergeant Sarah.
Do your thing.
Let's travel
here. Oh, okay. Interesting.
That?
No, I think it's fine.
Why do you want to get...
I thought you were going to get that wood, but yeah, you're fine.
Well, you're on that spot.
Yeah, but well, I guess I could. I will not be able to. I will not be able to give this.
I see what you mean.
But I probably can. It's not a horrible idea.
I'm gonna go out. I'm just gonna travel again.
Yeah, might as well
straight out. We're just out here hunting.
Hunt for wood.
Tundra, nothing there.
Sure
Barren as can be.
Barren as can be.
All right, it for me.
Dino, where that is. So I'll come back and reveal one face down terrain tile of your choice and then move the meteor one space forward. What should it be?
Reveal any tile?
Yeah. I mean, maybe something nearby, like one of these kind
That's
of
what I'm
thing,
thinking.
right?
I think closer the better.
Let's do this one. Easy.
I'm ready to get so many vines.
Now we have all the vines. Okay, that was a meteor card. So now it's back to Professor or Captain Rex. I will explore, grab a wood. Poison ivy. You took a chance on some questionable plants. I'm a carnivore. Roll the die. 1 is take 2 damage. 2 is take 1 damage. 3 is gain 1 wood.
Oh! Yes, dude. We got what we
needed. Okay, we need to geyser it up. Okay, so it won't be this round. We might potentially win next round. Oh, we need to make sure we don't get a 3 card because we do want to lose.
That is true.
All right, Pete Terry. Oh no, so I have one more action. I will go here and bop here.
So,
question: do you, as Pete Terry,
do I go to the geyser to get the rocket part, or do I go back to the Oasis and just get this wood turned in?
I don't think it really matters that much because the main way you would lose like wood is by exploration cards, so you're not going to be exploring anything. That's my worry is you get something that says like lose all your wood or something like that, right?
Oh, I see.
But like you also,
yeah.
But here's the thing, we're not going to finish it this round, regardless. Because you would need a 3rd action to be able to do it.
True.
So, you can. I would maybe say, don't, just in case something happens that makes you lose your wood.
So just come in and resupply?
Maybe, yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to travel to the Oasis, and then I'm going to resupply, so I will turn in these wood to the launch pad, and get full up on food again.
Yeah.
Those are my 2 actions.
Professor Longnecks can come here for 1, pick up this rocket part for 2. So that's all we can do. That's why I was like, we can't finish it regardless. So,
what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be optimistic. I'm just going to march.
Oh, we got to be back at the Oasis, huh?
Be back at the Oasis.
Oh, that's 1.
I mean, I could
take it home,
just
right?
Get there.
Yeah. Do we have to like finish out the round?
No, we just have to
win?
get. We have to have our 8 wood, our rocket built, and be on the Oasis. That's 3. Bummed out.
Caveman attack! Dr. Raptor needs help defending the launch pad from these Neanderthals. If there are not at least 3 dinos on the Oasis, woo!
We have literally 3 right
at the end of this round, remove 1 piece of the rocket.
Oh!
So it'll be at the end of this round. So I guess it'll be the end of this next round.
Whoa. Okay, well that's lucky though that we.
Yeah, it wouldn't have happened right now.
Situated well.
And it doesn't move the meteor at all. Oh, okay.
So we're gonna do it.
Captain Rex is gonna go
resupply. You gotta resupply.
All right. That's. And I'm gonna go. We're gonna start. Getting this thing going.
10. No. You made a mathematics? I didn't know how to count. 8.
Whoop, whoop. That's 6. I'll get my stuff back, and then I'll just kick it because I don't want to leave this tile.
Boom. All right, we'll put on that next bit too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We're 1 piece away from our big tree rocket.
Tree rocket. All right. P. Terry just hanging out.
Sure. I think, yeah, man. I think, what's the deal with that? No, I haven't said the Oasis. I'm chilling. I'm just chilling.
All right, so long next is spend 1 to travel here, boop, and then spend 1 to resupply. And then now we're all here. And gosh, that was close. What did the next card be? 3?
Escaped.
Move 2 spaces. So we wouldn't have lost immediately, but we got close enough. where we know there's some 3 ones in here. Is there only 1 3? Okay, it looks like there's only 1 3 for.
Okay.
So we had a round or 2, but man, that was...
Man, the fear of that, dude.
This geyser being right next door was definitely useful because, my gosh.
And I think we were standing on it during the last earthquakes. It didn't go away.
Yes.
So, again, strategically standing there. We didn't know at the time how important it was, but we got there. Well done, man. It took some, good use of all of our abilities and our action cards. I was really worried that I overstepped with Sarah earlier when I took the action card. I used 2 in 1. So
right.
I don't know if this is too much, but I think it ultimately kind of proved necessary to get this thing done. And look at our sweet tree rocket. This thing is absolutely airtight.
So
flammable. Vines we've strapped to this bad boy.
Yeah, right.
We're going to be just fine in space.
That's
man.
right. So that was... Boom! Escaping Extinction, a close one.
I am proud of what we did.
Oh man, I was getting worried. I was like, man, this meteor's moving and we're not finding some stuff. And then, man, that first round trying to find Dino Rock took so long that I was like, we're going to get destroyed. And then it turns out we're experts. Exactly.
Who knew?
So that is Escaping Extinction. Big shout out to Solid Roots for sponsoring this one. Again, make sure to check out Escaping Extinction down in the description below. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later.
See you soon.
Listen here, you nerds. I appreciate you watching another playthrough of ours. Give us your favorite dinos. We were all into dinos at some point. I think we all secretly are. And speaking of secrets, listen, if you want something that you want to say to people, go to Board Game Anonymous. It's not real. There's not really, there's probably people who are addicted to board games, but that's not you. But Board Game Anonymous is our sponsor.